Hello there. What is going on, everybody? We've got ourselves a Legion unboxing today, and we're going to be taking a look at the BARC Speeder Unit Expansion. Now, this is effectively, for a lot of reasons, about the same BARC Speeder that you're going to get in the core set. However, there are a few little differences. There's going to be some different cards that come with this one, and you're also going to get the alternate head sculpts inside of this one. So we'll take a look at those, and then we'll see if that's maybe something that you are interested in, and if you might want to pull the trigger on buying a BARC Speeder expansion in addition to the BARC Speeder you've already got in your Clone Wars core set, and all of that fun stuff. Also, do want to remind you guys, there is still time to enter to win the $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. All you have to do is be a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my videos. It's as simple as that. And we've got all of this stuff. Look at all of this stuff we got. Wow, we got a 2-page insert in here. Yes. Oh, we got the BARC Speeder Unit Expansion. It's right there. Got all of our instructions. We've got our new head stuff right there. Got different weapons we can use. We got our assembly guide right there. We've got our assembly guide for the dudes. We've got our assembly guide for all of that. Let's see here. Let's take a look at the cards and all of this stuff first. All right, so here is our BARC Speeder unit card, and it's the same as the one that comes in the core set. It's a 75-point vehicle. It's got Arsenal 2. It does actually have 2 different guns built into it, so you can roll 4 attack dice potentially, and you can even split fire 2 different ways. Of course, this one will be fixed front, so you're gonna have to shoot forward there. And then this one will be any way you want. Any way you want it, and that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. Boo-doo, 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 boo-doo. We've got not a whole lot of upgrade potential, but we can put the little sidecar on there. And then, of course, we've got our comm upgrade as well. It's Speeder 1. It's Speed 3. Of course, if you put a little sidecar, you're going to get a little bit of a problem when it comes to Speed 3, because then you're going to go down to Speed 2. You've got red defense, resilience of 3, health of 5, surge to hit, which is good, especially with black dice. And of course, we're going to get 3 different sidecar options. It is conceivable that you might not even want to run a sidecar, because you would bring the point cost down. And also, these guys also reduce your speed, so you may, granted, speed 2 with compulsory is fine. It's a kind of a bigger base also, and so you can still make that work. But yes, so we've got our laser gunner, which is 4 dice. I like this one. It's probably my favorite one. It's also the cheapest one. It gives you the best overall dice. Then you can shoot forward or backward, because when assembled, your BARC Speeder will be able to spin around and shoot that way if you don't glue this part together. Now, this is actually not the same BARC Speeder. It's basically the same one, but this is just another one I had for my core set that I did not yet paint and haven't finished assembling, but I kept it on hand close by because I still have this one in the, and I'm not going to do the whole build of the bike itself right here in front of you, because we're going to look at the dudes instead. But I like the fixed front or rear. Now, you've got the RPS 6 gunner, who is range 2 to 4, who is not restricted to any particular firing arc, which is nice. And of course, we've got the Ion gunner, who is fixed front and rear again, but he's inexhaustible. I don't like the Ion gunner. He's the most expensive. You only get to shoot with him 1 time, and he's restricted. I mean, granted, he's got 4 dice, which is nice. 3 black and a white with surge to hit. That's not bad. You're pretty likely to get, ionize somebody, but golly. I mean, he's got ion or impact as well, so he can ionize vehicles. He'll be better probably once the other fun stuff comes out. Oh, now, what else are we getting in here? Because you're probably wondering, well, hey, what about upgrades that don't come in the core set? So we're getting a copy of Comms Jammer, which might be useful, especially if you're not running a sidecar and you want to get real close to enemies really quick and stop them from doing that assembly line. And then we get 2 copies of the linked targeting array. Comms Jammer was very prevalent, in a lot of the other expansions that we had in the original Galactic Civil War sets. And linked targeting array, you can find in a lot of other places. It's in the Droidicas as well as the card pack. So if you're able to pick up a card pack, you can get that there. You don't have to buy this pack for linked targeting array. It's available in multiple other places. But what is only available here, some of these head sculpts. So let's take a look at our dudes. So now I've got our little gunners. And, I think this is our pilot. There we go, with the Phase 2 clone helmet, I think. That is definitely different. Wow. He looks like something, like from a certain point of view, he looks like he's got a big, a bottom lip, and those are his teeth that are up, and he's like, chomp, chomp, chomp. There was a guy in Masters of the Universe that kind of looked like him. But since these are round peg helmets, you can use these on whatever you want, which is good. He also, I want to point out, he's got a different torso sculpt. He's got a belt on him, which, for reference, here is, a corset BARC speeder. I experimented with, don't pay attention to the bluish, the dirty blue paint job there. I experimented and I wasn't super satisfied. But anyway, but yeah, as far as the sculpt, though, you can see it's very much different. It's got the belts, and it's got the alternate head. The arms look like they're about the same. And of course, I don't see any reason why they wouldn't be. Yeah, arms are about the same. Okay, let's get this guy open. So big difference on the head there. And you can totally mix and match too. You could even put like one of these heads on a different BARC and another one of these heads on yet another BARC. And of course our gunner here also has that same torso. Oh, and alternatively we get that option too. So you can put both. Oh yes, 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 yes. So we can maximize this a little bit, put different torsos in different places. And we can do all that. So here we go. We've got our little binocular head. Very cool. He's also got the chompy face. No, I just ate a light bulb. And second head sculpt right there. In case you want to go with this guy. So the cool thing is now, since this one kit comes with effectively 3 different heads, I can put this with this, like the second head sculpt on a different gunner, or on a different BARC. So very cool. I feel like I'm getting a lot of value out of this now. If I'm interested in different head sculpts, I like that. All right, so ultimately, I like the fact that I'm getting 3 different head sculpts here. And one thing that's kind of cool about this, while it's not really a crucial expansion, I like that this one's giving you some diversity. And I don't think any of the other individual launch wave expansions have done that yet, as far as the sculpt is concerned. So that one's really exciting. As far as all of these pieces, I've got basically 3. Now, I went with, so far, 2 core sets and then 1 of each expansion, which is not maxing me out on core, but that is maxing me out on the vehicles. Well, considering I've got 1 built right here, I feel like now I have the option to have 3 completely different BARCs, right? Like I put these 2 on this BARC, and then I take this torso and head, and I put him as the gunner on this BARC for my second core set, and now I'm going to have a completely different, and maybe even swap his head and vest so that the driver's wearing the head. Although this is, I think, a gunner head, so I'll keep it on the gunner. But yeah, basically my middle one will have one phase one clone head, and then the other one with the binocular gunner. So I'll have like a hybrid for number 2, and then the pure BARC for number 3, and then the original core that's just phase 1 clones for number 1. And then I'll have an extra clone head which is kind of cool because I can save that clone head when the Phase 2 clone troopers come out. You're going to be getting those regular, the regular Jango Fett heads. And so you can put those on there. And then you can have like an extra helmet like sitting on the ground as a basing item for one dude who like took off his helmet, right? Am I getting carried away here? Or am I just really happy that we have extra heads because it's just extra fun things to do? So yeah, that is basically the BARC Speeder expansion. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment and you'll be entered to win. I'll be announcing the winner very, very, very soon. So definitely stay tuned to that. I typically announce winners for giveaways at the end of my videos, so make sure you watch all the way until the end. All right, that's all I've got. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, have a great day.